Good morning, everybody. I decided to make this video because I have like a story that I wanted to tell. It's a little hard for me to make this video. I have been thinking about it for a million years, but also for the last week, I have had something in my home that I wanted to share with everyone that from over the years, really. But it has taken me a week to kind of process and figure out what I wanted to say. So I don't want to ramble too long, but I wanted to start with a story. So a long time ago when I was young, my mom had a book. And the book was a cookbook. It was a very simple cookbook, which really funny right now. I can't think of the name of it. But she had this book and it was out all the time. She used it for everything. And I grew up in South Carolina, and it was a pretty typical, my mom cooked and she made everything out of two different little books. One was a little square wooden box full of recipes, and then the other was this book. And so fast forward many years to the point where I was in college, and I had to, my mom was placed in a nursing home. I knew the time was coming because my mom was pretty sick my whole life. And so she needed to go there. And so with her having her own home, her items were going to be auctioned and, just gone through and, divided. So we went through and did some of that. I was a part of some of it, but not all of it. I wasn't there. That's like a whole another story. But I was there for some of it, and I got some of the things out of the home that I really wanted. So that being said, some of the things I did not. So I decided to make this video because one of the things that went missing during this time, which I never thought in a million years would bother me, was this book. And it was just a cookbook, but I had it my entire life with my mom. And so it was more special to me than I thought it was going to be. So it just wasn't with the stuff. And so it was gone. I had a really good memory of what it looked like, and I have been looking for that book for so many years. And I mean, I remembered very, very small things about it. So insert, this year, I am still on the search for this book. And mind you, this was way back in the early 2000s when I started looking for this book. And I just knew very small things about it. So I log onto this app, which I'll share in like the comments where I was, but it's just like a shopping app. And I found a couple of pages that like I wanted to follow, and one of them was this amazing shop who I absolutely adore, and I followed them, and it was more for originally, I can't even remember. I think the first thing I bought from them was some older children's books. I love old books. especially children's ones. A lot of them are memories for me because I remember them from when I was little, and then also just because I want my kids to have them. And so I think the first thing I bought from them was that. I could be wrong. But it's these lovely two ladies, and they, have their stuff there, and it's stuff that is like collectibles, vintage, blah blah blah. Okay, so I told them at some point they switched their nights up between books and different things that they have there, like what do you call those things? The stuff for like doll houses, because Sassy does have a doll house, and so I would go on and log on to watch so I could get her some things for her dollhouse. And so talking about the missing book, and I was like, because they do have like some different books. It's not just children's books. They have like literally everything, and they're the coolest group because they literally have everything. And so we started talking about the book, and one of the ladies was like, oh, tell me more about this book. And so I gave her what I knew. I have like a random picture of the book, but it's from the side, and it's a still shot from a VHS tape. So I think it might be in some other pictures that I have, but I did not have the cover, so I did not know what it was. I just remembered that it was like an entertainment front, like kind of your typical 80s Christmas table, maybe Thanksgiving table. It was on the cover or something like that. I knew that it had some color pictures like in it, but not a ton. I think it was just a couple. And then I remembered that the cover on the inside was like a burnt orange, and but it wasn't like orange, it wasn't red, it was like kind of a burnt orange. And then I remembered like the sizing of it. I was like, I think it's like 700, 500, something like that pages. I can't even remember what I told them, but I knew it was like a sizable book. And so I was like, it's like this big. I was like, I don't know, it's exactly, how big it is, but it's pretty big because it's a giant book. And so the one thing that I did know was in the middle of the book was this entertainment section where it showed you how to set formal tables. And my mother always set a very formal table, and I would always pull this book out and see what I wanted to do. And so it had all kinds of place settings in it, and it was my favorite part of the book. I remember some of the recipes, but I mostly remember that part. And it's one of the things that I looked for in these books. And so I have gone everywhere. When I say I've been everywhere, I have been to yard sales, I've been to estate sales, I've been to every thrift store between here and everywhere. I mean, I have looked all over the country for this book, and I didn't know the name, and so it was a major hold up for me. And she does have friends that I'm still friends with, and I always was like, oh, maybe I should ask them, maybe they know. But I really only had details, and so I just really never got around to asking them. And so in May, when I told these ladies about this book, I was just very detailed and gave them the details that I knew, and kind of forgot about it, but I knew that they were looking for this book with me. And it's been a long time, you guys. Like, this has been a very long time that I've been looking for this book. It has been over 20 something years. And so one of the ladies messaged me one time. I'd have to look at the date, and she sent me a book, and it was so close, but it wasn't it. I also, was looking here. I mean, everywhere we went, I was looking, and so I got really fast forward to like a couple of weeks ago, I was so busy. The place that I work, we were going through like a major merge, and I was working like a ton, and just extremely tired, and just not logging on, or just kind of keeping the things that were just kind of extra to the extra side. And so I didn't even think to log on to this. And so one night I was just like sitting on the couch, and I got a notification from this app, and I was like, oh, I should log on. I said, and because I have it set up to show me when they're live. So I went to go on, and it actually was them that were live. And so I was like, oh, I haven't watched them in a while. I want to watch. And so I logged on to watch them, and they were live, and they immediately always say my name when they see me. They're the sweetest, and they will say like Sassy's name, and they're lovely. And so I was there for like, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, and they were like, have you checked your messages? Check your messages. I can barely remember that night because I was so overwhelmed. And so I was like, no. And they're like, we may have found your book. Go check your messages. And so I'm like, what? And it had been there for like a minute. I want to say, and I'm going to look, the messages had been sitting there for some time. And I just actually paused the video so I could go look. They sent me a message on 9/20, so September 20th, which is hilarious because I was right in the middle of like a super busy time, so definitely wasn't logging on. And then this was 10:17 when I logged on. So from 9:20 to 10:17, this message had been sitting in my inbox, and I had no idea. And it's really funny because from like 10:01 to 10, well, really the week before, so whatever that is, 9:23 or whatever, to 10:17 was the major portion of our merge at my work, and 10:17 was the last day. And so it was just like this is finally complete. And so I logged on. So I went and I opened it. I was still live with them, and I have some screenshots and some recordings and everything from that night. But I opened it, and like my whole face, like I'm already, I know I'm tan, but I think I probably went the shade of white because I like ghostly white. I hit the pictures because there was multiple, and I was looking at it, and I was like, maybe this is it. I can't tell. And so I'm looking through, and it looks so much like this book. And I was just kind of looking through the pictures, and I was like, man, this really does look like it. And I went and I was looking for the one identifier, which was did it have the middle things in the book? And so I went back to the live, and I was like, oh my goodness. And I couldn't think of words. I could barely think of how to type. I had no idea what to do. All I knew was I needed to know if it had like the settings in the middle. But at the time when they were live, I couldn't think of the word table setting until like the very end. So I was like, the silverware things in the middle. And so the one lady, well, really both of them, they pulled the book onto the live, and I saw it, and I was just like, I mean, I really wish I had recorded myself watching this, but I saw the cover, they had sent me a picture of the cover, but I saw it there and I was like, this is it. I know this is it. And so we started going through the book, and they're live and they have other people that are there, and they were just like super invested in looking in this book, and we were kind of going through it and just looking at different recipes and pictures and things. And then they started looking for the main thing, which was I forget what we looked for first. I think it was dinner table or something. I can't remember exactly what we were just like looking in the index for these words, and we didn't. And then for some reason, towards the end, I think I said, or maybe she said, or someone on the live said table settings, or and then we flipped to table settings. It said where it was, and that it was in the book, and she flipped to it, and you guys, I mean, my whole face when she turned to that page, oh, I couldn't even breathe. Like, I feel right now, like I can't even talk about it, because seeing that was such a good memory, and to know that someone had found this for me and spent so much time looking for it. And she told me, I was just dying, like just watching and just like absorbing everything, and I could not breathe. I was just like, oh my gosh. And so they set it up in their store so I could buy it and nobody else could. And they not only that, but they sold it to me for like $1. And so it was one of the best nights of my whole life. And so I was so overwhelmed, and like I was trying to tell my kids what was going on, and it was so much. Okay, I'm gonna pull it together. And so seeing the table settings and everything was crazy. So that being said, I have a box. And so I've already like kind of pre-opened it, but I haven't opened it yet because I was waiting. I was like, oh gosh, it's in my house. So this has been sitting in my house, and I've looked at it multiple times going, open the box. And I haven't yet. And so I'm going to do that today. And back to the night of when I saw them, I told them it was it and how special it was to me. And I think it's the night I actually also bought these from them. Look at you guys, how fun is this? Even if it's not, maybe it was another night I bought this. I think it might have been the next night, maybe. I bought these cute little Christmas ornaments because they are also a memory of mine. So I bought those random things, and I gave them a massive tip. I gave them a tip. It wasn't massive. But they sold me this book for $1, you guys. I've been looking for this thing for like 20 years. I'm not going to pay them $1. It's not happening. And so, because it was like $1 in shipping, I was like, no. I would pay $1 billion for this if I could. And so I've been sitting and waiting to open this box. And so I'm going to do that. And so I also brought over here another book because I thought this was it. A couple of years ago, I found it at a vintage store, and this kind of looks like it, but it was like bright red, and I thought at the moment that it was, and then I was like, no, this isn't it. But it looks so much like it. I just wanted it to be it. And so I've kept it, and it's been sitting kind of in the placeholder where this book will go. And then this one will still lovingly be placed there because it's a good memory too. But I did want to open the book with everyone because I just kind of wanted to share the moment with everybody. But I'm also by myself early in the morning making this video because I just wanted to do it when I'm not surrounded by a million people. And so I'm going to open the box, and I think I hear people maybe getting upstairs, so I might be joined by some people, but I was definitely not going to not share this moment with the sellers, because before I open this, I just want to tell them, you know, I'm so grateful. Like, I haven't even opened it yet. And I've been looking for so long that I'm so grateful. And then when you open something that you're just trying to, you know, find something to do, and you guys opened your store, and I just want you to know it was worth it, because I've been looking for so long for this, and you guys found it in this cute little store, and they sent me pictures of the store, and it was so cute. She said that she climbed and had to kind of look for it, but she had seen it, but it was like not exactly where it was like reachable in the store, and so she had to like go back and get it, and she was so sure that it was it, that she got it, and sent the message. And of course there's me, I'm just like major delayed, and she's like, she's never coming back. And so thank you. I can't even say thank you. I'm literally probably delaying from opening this because I know it's so emotional, and just, oh my goodness. Okay, I have to open this. So I'm going to pause my video so I can start it from opening this and kind of change the angle so we can all watch together. So here we go. Okay, so I told y'all I thought I heard somebody, and my husband Josh is right here, so he's gonna watch me open the book. I just kind of gave him an update of where we are, and he's like, we're doing what? So, okay, so I'm not gonna delay, I'm just gonna open the book. I said I already opened this part, but I haven't opened it, so we're gonna do that now, and it's gonna be fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. So stop crying. So, yeah, they told me they were gonna open this or wrap it really well, and so they did, and they sent it to me, and I have not done that, but like I said, I am gonna tag their store in the like comments and stuff. I don't know, I think I'm posting this somewhere else, so I didn't want to like get in trouble for saying where I bought this from. So anyway, they included their little thank you, and it is very nicely wrapped. So here we go. Okay, I'm actually at Living Falls, and then I'm going to start it. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, so I told you I had to mentally prepare myself for this for like a week. It's been sitting here for a week, just chilling. So, so here we go. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so the other book is under here, and I have to show you guys the comparison. So this was the book I thought it was. Remember, I was like, oh look, it's okay. So here's what I thought. Cute little, is that a turkey? It's a lamb, I think.
Yeah.
That's not a turkey, that's a lamb.
Yeah.
And then here is the book, you guys. Oh my gosh, like, it is so weird holding this book. There is, oh my gosh, so much of a memory. And like, look at this. Like, here's the burnt orange cover. And then the dinner that I remembered that was on the front. I want you to look at the size comparison. Look at that. Like, I remember everything, but this looks so much like the picture I own of it. It looks like this. And so every time we would look for it, and we couldn't find it, and look, the color pictures, but there aren't many. They're right in the middle. And then somewhere in here, and I'm definitely going to find it, there are table settings, which is hilarious because I thought they were in the middle of the book, and they're not. They're at the end almost. Here are the table settings. And so when I was little, like I said, I would go and find this, and it was my favorite thing to do. But I thought I would get more emotional, but I'm just like, I'm so excited to see it and look through here, and some of these really old recipes that are in here that I remember. And I guess I'm making eggs Saint Germain and boiled egg custard.
Perfect.
But this is it. And oh man, I don't even know what to say other than thank you. It's been a really long time, and I love it. So